Hey T Squad, it's me Keisha and I'm here with a new behind the scenes tea video. So today we're going to discuss the feud brewing between Phaedra Parks and Drew Sidora. They both are a part of the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, the only problem is that Phaedra was brought in like the last 2 weeks of filming for season 16. So it was very surprising that she had a lot to say about Drew while being interviewed this past week. And she did not have anything positive to say about Drew. Mind you, this is their first time filming with each other. You know, Phaedra hadn't been on the show for a few seasons, and now that Candy has left the show, she was asked back. So let's get into Phaedra's interview and see what she had to say about Drew.
Who was the biggest serial liar this season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, in your opinion?
It would have to be Drew Sidora.
Okay. Ooh. So it seems as though Portia, the frick to your frack, holds that same opinion. What can you tell us about the way Drew moved through this season? Why do you think that maybe she chose to be untruthful?
Well, I mean, I'd never worked with Drew. I know her husband fairly well, but I'd never had the pleasure of working with her. And I don't know if it was pleasurable at all. However, she was just forgettable.
Oh, wow.
I mean, and the objective of any housewife is to be unforgettable. And I didn't see a lot of memorable moments. However, she will have one at the end. And that's what really made me suss her out as the serial liar.
So was her serialized because she has a lot going on from the divorce to maybe some friendship fractions? Is it stuff with her relationship, or is she kind of just pissing off the ladies and being boring at the same time, which seems like a hard double whammy?
Well, she's just tardy. She's late for the party. I mean, she's just late for the party. I mean, literally and figuratively. And I'm just there for the tail end of the show. So I didn't have the entire season to really gauge what she's done since day one. But my experience with her at the end was not pleasurable.
And her serialized because she has a lot going on from...
Now, that's a lot coming from Phaedra. A lot. I mean, because the whole reason you got booted off is because of your lies. So for you to call somebody else a liar is laughable. I mean, the pot calling the kettle black. Okie dokie. And for her to say that Drew is forgettable, she can't be too forgettable. You're talking about her. I mean, I don't know. And I can't wait to see why Drew and Portia fall out. I don't know if it's because Drew was working with her baby daddy in the studio and, people were saying that they were messing around, but they both said that it was strictly platonic, strictly business between the two. So I think that her working with the hot dog man had a lot to do with her and Portia falling out with one another. But yeah, Phaedra, I don't know. I just know that they brought Phaedra in at the tail end of the season to try to save season 16 because it wasn't nothing going on for real from what I've heard after Kenya decided not to film for the rest of the season. And I was shocked by that decision because y'all hired her to quote unquote add something to Married to Medicine, and for 2 seasons we have gotten nothing from Phaedra. Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. We ain't got no funny moments. We ain't got no reads. She just literally just be sitting there collecting a check. So I can't wait to see what kind of energy she gonna bring over there to Atlanta, because if she brings the same energy that she's had on Married to Medicine, then y'all just wasted 6 figures for nothing. Okay? Nothing at all. I will say her hair look real good though in this interview. But speaking of Phaedra, Dr. Heavenly had a lot to say about her and the check that she was supposed to write for the Med Gala. Now, remember, she told Dr. Jackie that she could guarantee that they could get $100,000. They only made about 50 something that night at the charity event. And so Phaedra said that she would make up the other half. Now, Dr. Heavenly went online blasting her and saying that she wrote the check, but that it didn't clear. Let's see what Heavenly had to say about what went down at the Med Gala.
Put this man up as a prop because this man really thought that they charged that man car for real. And from my understanding, because he called everybody, he emailed everybody for his damn money back. Now I don't even know who this man is. He's some kind of lawyer, whatever. Y'all might know him. I seen him on Instagram doing something. But evidently they've been friends for a while. They dated 28 years ago. And he ain't never got it. She didn't went out with her, like I said, and he ain't never get it. He done spent his money on her. She thinks that, and Phaedra is beautiful, like, right? But bitch, $4,000 for a few minutes on TV, the man wanted his money back, and rightfully so. And being the professional that Jackie is, she gave it back to him. The man said that Phaedra said just roll with it. This just for TV, let's just roll with it. And that just shows you how she moves. Phaedra put this man up as a prop.
Now, as you can see with this tweet, somebody tweeted, Phaedra wrote a $47,000 check, put some respect on it. And Dr. Heavenly responded, did she?
So we need about 46,000.
So Dr. Heavenly went on to accuse her of basically writing a bad check. Now, after this, Phaedra came with receipts showing that she wrote the check and that it did clear. Dr. Heavenly then came back and said that the first check did not clear and this is a newer check. And she was like, well, thankfully, she ended up paying the money. Child. Now, as far as Phaedra putting that man up to bid for her, I can most definitely see Phaedra pulling it, because we all know that Phaedra likes to pull stunts and shows. You know, we know that she be lying. She be lying and she be concocting moments. So I do believe Heavenly when she said that happened. And Phaedra would have looked super crazy if she did not write that check, because she talked a big game about how much money she got, and that ain't nothing. Like, writing that type of check ain't nothing to her. Like, it's gonna clear. So if she didn't pay that money, oh God, that would have made her look even worse, added on to the whole Candy situation of it all, which is crazy. But back to the Phaedra and Drew situation. After Drew got wind of what she had to say about her, she tweeted, she filmed for 2 days, child. Don't make me call Candy, with laughing emojis. That's funny, but girl, Candy ain't thinking about you nor Phaedra, okay? Once again, I am shocked that she had so much to say, considering the fact that she came in on the tail end of things. So I don't know, child. I just know that Phaedra better bring it. That's all I know. I do know that she goes on the cash trips with the lady, which I showed y'all a few months back, some of the footage from the cash trip where they were showing out. Okay, I think they were somewhere like Brazil or some place like that, because they were like participating in Carnival and all of that stuff, and them big booty bitches was showing out. Okay, showing out. So I do know that Phaedra was there for that. But we shall see how this all plays out when season 16 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta airs. You guys let me know what y'all think about what Phaedra had to say about Checkgate over at Married to Medicine. Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.